Neil, what if robots took over our sports?
I think it's unlikely.
Well, along with that bone-shaking question, we'll have all the regulars on the Dirt Shed Show. Come in! So on this week's tech, Scott's going to be looking at a thing called ShockWhiz, which he was showing me and I was fascinated by it. But we'll get to that in due course. But it got me thinking about tech in this sport, Neil.
Yeah.
Is it taking over? I mean, some of this stuff's crazy.
We're seeing more stuff. I've just put some Di2 electronic gears on my bike. There you go, you can hear it, which I love. It's cool, absolutely love it. You can get power meters, things like that. All these things are pretty expensive at the moment, to be fair though.
Yeah, I mean, when you add some of these things to the prices of bikes already, it can get seriously expensive. And I'm a little bit worried, how far is it going to go? Because I was watching a thing on TV the other day, driverless cars.
Well,
riderless bikes?
I don't see where the fun's going to be. Oh, this is where the robot thing goes.
It sounds crazy, but Honda, the motorcycle company, obviously, have created a riderless bike. Well, a bike that can ride along on its own, two-wheel bike.
Yeah.
So what if that stuff starts drizzling into mountain biking? I mean, some of it could be useful. It could help people ride who can't at the moment.
True.
Someone springs to mind.
Yeah.
But how far is it going to go?
Well, we see it with motorbikes with sort of a suspension that the rear shock reacts to what the front fork is doing. I can see things like that coming to mountain bikes, but yeah.
What about ABS?
ABS, definitely. I can imagine that, yeah.
What would that do to the downhill series? Like, would it...
It's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, where's all this technology going?
Do we need it?
Well, do we need it? And that's why I've created this poll, just up there. Technology, yes, no, or indifferent?
Maybe.
Let us know. While we decide whether robots are going to take over our mountain biking lives, let's jump right over to the newsroom with Neil Donahue.
Yes, I'm here. So we've got a really cool email this week from a guy called Varun in India, and it's all about the Bangalore Mountain Bike Festival. I had no idea there's such a big scene in India, to be honest, but the trails look amazing. There's cross-country racing, downhill racing, riders from all over Nepal and India went and took part. It's really cool. Yeah,
I really loved the video actually. There's a race at the start where they're starting up on this big rock outcrop. There's a temple in the view below. And they finished down onto the road, which really reminded me of CAPTION in France in the 90s. It was really reminiscent of that. And it looked like major fun. No tape, just top to bottom racing. Really cool.
Yeah, cheers to the video, Varun and Pratik. And I'd love to hear more about the riding in India. How much trails are there, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it'd be good to know. Yeah, let us know what's happening over there. It's definitely looks like a cool scene. Yeah, and while we're on the subject of what you guys are doing, let's take a look at the comments you've been posting on the channel this week on our videos. Okay, so last week there was a video, cross-country versus downhill bike, what is the difference? And we posed the question, who was the one rider inside the top 10 in World Cup downhill on flat pedals? Sam Hill.
No.
I knew I wouldn't get it.
It's Conor Fearon. I didn't know that, to be honest, I had to check that myself. A few people did know it. Nick Peterson, Lucas Gauci, Matthew Hainsworth were three of many actually. So yeah, well done.
That's good knowledge, good noise. On last week's Dirt Shed Show where we had Hans Ray in, which was very cool. I absolutely loved that. Yeah. Alex Henderson pointed out no hats in the bike vault, Hans Ray.
Yeah.
Hans committed the cardinal sin of a hat in the bike vault. Now and again, I'll probably do it today. Chris B said, just stop dabbing, please, referring to me and Hans having a bit of a dab off. And,
I agree, Chris B, totally agree.
Shall I officially state that I will not dab again?
Yeah. Well, Hans Ray had no idea, did he, what a dab was?
He didn't know what a dab was, and when I did it, he gave me a look that I felt a bit embarrassed, I gotta be honest. Jesper Beck, he said, that is not a Millennium Falcon, it's a horse's head. Referring to, yet again, the editors behind the camera there with their ultimate wisdom, keep not showing the Millennium Falcon when I say Millennium Falcon.
Okay.
So, I've got rid of the old editor, and I've got a new one now, so this is a Millennium Falcon.
We've got some great suggestions as well about guests we can have after having Hans Ray in the building. Sean McMahon has said, get Brett TIPPIE in.
Yes, yeah, that's good. A lot of energy.
Well, what about Brett TIPPIE, Rob Warner and Blake in the same room?
Yes, let's do that.
Daniel Cleaver says you should get Scotty Cranmer in on the show. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh, amazing. The guy, one of the all-time greatest BMX riders, been through a really rough time recently, had a horrible injury, but he's coming back strong.
Yeah, good on him.
And he's covering the story, and it's fascinating to watch. So yeah, that would be an amazing person.
And keep letting us know any other suggestions, and maybe we can make it come true.
Yeah, it'd be great to get some more stars in the shed. Yeah, we're lacking on stars in the shed. Yeah, it's just us four.
Oh, hello guys. I brought teas and coffees.
You kept some of
That's
it in the
yours.
cups.
Oh, thanks.
No, well,
Nice, thanks, mate.
Right.
Appreciate that.
progression session.
Is that what time it is?
It is, yeah.
All
And
right.
we're up
Take us through it.
Lawson Furness. What an epic name. He's only 7, and check this out. He is learning how to 180. Look, 7-year-old dude trying to learn 180.
He's little. Oh, he took a hard slam there.
He does take some slams.
Yeah.
That's a little bike, it's that 20-inch.
Look at that, but it,
Mountain bike.
you can see he's getting closer.
Yeah, he's really trying to send
That
it.
90,
That's cool, isn't it?
90,
It's a great little spot. A nice little sort of
90.
step up like that. It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting there. 90.
Well,
He
this
does-
is progression.
It is progression. Look at that.
Yes, 180.
And he gets it.
180.
He gets it.
Nice.
Pretty
Now
cool.
that's what progression session's all about, showing us that you are doing exactly like it says on the tin, and you definitely did. Well done.
Falling off a lot in the process.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Well, that's sometimes part of it.
Yeah. Right, next one up is Dudley Langan.
Lang. Dudley
I'm
Lang.
really bad with names.
Me too.
I'm
We
really
could both
bad
be
with
wrong.
He is he's learning how to manual, but the way he's done it, he's put down 2 sticks.
Yeah.
Like not
Cricket
sticks.
bats,
These
though,
are cricket bats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing he's from
Yeah.
Australia.
Good, wild guess, but it
That
could
was a
be.
bunny hop.
Could be.
Look at that.
Oh, he's
He's
coming.
getting it.
Yeah, he's getting the
cleared
manual.
his
Nice.
gap.
That's a good manual.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
That is a good manual. Hang on.
Slow-mo,
Slow-mo.
Slow-mo on that.
You know what? I've done a lot of this, and after you do that for a day, your arms kill. 'Cause you
Yeah.
Just smash them
Pulling
up.
out.
Yeah, that's a really good tip though, isn't it? Putting those 2 markers down and giving yourself something to aim for. You can always stretch that gap out.
Exactly.
And that's how you get better. That's how you improve.
You can do that with the bunny hop.
Yeah,
Or the
you
gap.
could have also
Bunny hop
used
gaps.
those cricket bats as nice little kickers to manual across. So, you know, there's another use for cricket bats other than doing boring cricket. Right, well that is some great progression from Dudley and Lawson. Thanks for bringing that in,
Thank you for
Blake,
sending them in, yeah.
along with the coffees. But what I want to know is, right, I get nervous this time of the week because have we got a new member for the First Try Friday Club? They're rare.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
You're
We
in it.
have.
I'm not in it.
You're
I'm
in it. I'm in it.
I'm not in it.
So another
Scott's not.
So Grant Zengerl just sent this one in.
I'm Grant Zingerly. I'm from Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm about to drop the hammer.
It's his first legit try in a train on this drop.
All right, let's take a
Doing it
look.
in a train is real good because then you can judge the speed on.
Yeah,
As long as
do
your
that.
mate is not an idiot, and he goes
Oh,
the right speed.
Yes,
exactly.
That's a good point.
Exactly. Check it out.
Can't
He's
wait
the
for
last one.
Woo!
Look at that.
Oh, it's a big drop.
He is so stoked.
Yeah.
He's getting on.
And does he ever ride it on his own?
He does.
Yeah.
He does. So he knows the speed. And look at this side.
Trail.
Whoa!
It's a big old drop.
I want to
Big
go
old
there.
drop,
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah. Look at
That
Trail
little
goes all the way down there.
taster run that Grant had there, that reminded me of that jump I did at Fort William where you told me my speed as I was coming in. Yes, Martyn, jump! No! It's always good to have a taster run. It's always a good idea. So that's a new member. Grant Zengerl is a new member of the First Try Friday Club.
Welcome to the club.
How does it go? There you go. There's your medal. Your golden, floppy, squidgy star thing.
Keep sending your progression sessions to dirtshed@gmbn.com. We'd love to see them.
Yes, and if you want to get into Blake's very exclusive First Try Friday Club, send us a video of your very legit first try at
Yeah.
something and subsequent goes until you nail it to dirtshed@gmbn.com, or you can send it in via social media on #FirstTryFriday.
Oh, and don't forget to introduce yourself. So my name's Blake Sampson, and I'm trying this for the first time, or this is my First Try Friday.
Yeah, although you're not Blake Sampson.
No.
He is.
You are question mark, question mark.
Okay, so in this week's tech, what I want to talk about is this little guy right here. It's a ShockWhiz. It was developed by Dusty Dynamics. brought to life by Quark, which is part of that Sram family. Now this goes right onto your air cartridge of your suspension, which you can see right there. You then do a whole pile of different things to actually get it tuned up to make sure that it's working to your suspension correctly, and it gives you a damping ratio. Once you've done that, well, all you have to do is you go out for a ride and it gives you a score of how your suspension is performing. Now the first one that I did in this, it was quite sort of a mellow, gentle ride, but it gave me this score right here of 96 out of 100. It said that everything was performing really well, but perhaps some of the changes that I could do were the low and the high speed compression circuits. So I changed that a little bit more, went for a bigger ride, went for a more aggressive downhill section, where I actually found that, you know, there are some bigger hits. I was riding that bit faster, and again, it suggested that I should put on some more low and high speed. This was really just going to put some extra sort of grip onto the front wheel so I could really dig in, rail the turns. It was going to hold the suspension up that little bit better. Did that, and I could actually feel instantly a little bit of a difference. So I went back out and it gave me a higher score again, back up to 96 out of 100. Of course, it was analyzing all the characteristics that the suspension was going through, whether it was pogo, too fast rebound, compression wasn't there, needed more air volume, or perhaps I even needed some tokens or spaces in there to make more of a ramp up for the suspension. I've got to say that this little thing right here is pretty awesome. The cool thing about it is if you don't know too much about suspension, then just by using this and connecting up to the app, then you get so much reading and you can really finely tune your bike.
I have got a pretty cool trick.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Wait.
Oh, do you-
Yes! It was dark! Whoa!
Neil got some new glasses!
No.
I get
They're not
blues
for us.
one?
You
They're
got
not-
green!
Oh,
They're
that's
not for us.
Match my watch strap, dude.
It's time for this week's competition.
Yes.
Oh, you get to win these?
We are giving away 6 pairs of
What colour
Park
do I look
Crave sunglasses to you lucky viewers. 6 pairs.
Yeah, you just got to click on the link above me, or you can click on the link in the description down below, and it's your chance to win them. Give it a go.
Go for it, don't. Just go.
Feeling weird right now.
Stay still.
Thanks, Phil.
Perfectly still.
Now, if robots did take over our sport of mountain biking, would they still need the odd hack or bodge? Answer, probably yes.
Yes. Zip ties are going to be around forever.
Of course.
And then if you can't fix it with a zip tie, there's always duct tape.
Always, of course. What have we got for hacks and botches this week?
I got Phil Johnston. He's made this. So he's got a dropper post.
Yeah.
And he wanted, and it's always in the line of fire of the winter months and all that dirt.
Yeah.
So he wanted something that's sleek.
Yes.
That's hidden. It's an inner tube that covers up, so it can still move.
Now, I really like this, right, because he's called it the dropper sock.
Yes.
Which is cool. Yeah. But when the dropper post goes down, look, it looks a little bit like a, well, yeah, it reminds me of something. But anyway. Moving on to the next, the dropper sock. Next hack and bodge.
Okay, I've got one from Dave. I'm not sure how you say his second name, but he's invented this. Well, it's already been invented, but it's really clever. Yeah. Neil, you must have used this.
Was that an old spoke?
So he's curled an old spoke around, put it through the chain link, and it's really easy if you need to join your chain pins.
That is such a clever
He's given
idea.
us a chain acronym, so it's called a superb metal, another random word rod thing, i.e. smart.
Yes, acronyms, that's what we need. Well, Dave Walsh, I think he's trolling roadies with this one, because he said, after dicing with death for nearly 8 years with disc brakes, I created a prototype to prevent having a limb amputated.
Yes.
And it is, what, Rice Krispies box. And hashtag roadies lives matter.
Rice Krispie boxes covering your £2,000 disc brakes.
Well trolled.
That's a good hack.
It is a good hack. Yeah, I don't know if it's necessary. Good one though. Keep your hacks and bodges coming to dirtshit@gmbn.com. We love seeing your ingenuity. We love seeing the creation, the wizardry,
and the craziness.
The craziness.
More
Yeah, and more Rice Krispies. Listen, you can't have too many Rice Krispies.
What about Frosties?
Last week, Hans Ray was here and left us with this amazing photo of him for our caption contest, and this is the answers you came up with.
Well, I've got one of Thomas Sadler. When Hans sees Scott pedaling!
Oh man.
Wow. Baz Cod sent in, what in tarnation? It's a good one. I like that one.
And then Miles Hansen sent in, trails don't groom themselves, you hear?
But the winner, who wins a GmbH water bottle, without a squeaky thing in it, is the dyslexic one who says, use your hands, Ray, not the Ray.
That is good. That is good. You are a winner. Ooh. It wasn't supposed to hit the camera.
And this week's photo for the caption contest is this guy.
This guy.
Just catching a
Fast
few
asleep
Z's.
on the train back from London, aren't you?
Catching a few Z's.
No, that was very nice, I think, because I didn't actually do anything apart from take your photo. But what I want to know is leave captions down there, and what should I have done to Blake, or what should I do next time?
God. Viewer edits, this is it. It's
My favourite.
It's the big bit of the week where we make movie stars. You know how it goes.
No, you've said that you guaranteed million views.
Millions of views. Millions of views. Literally, we'll give you links now to videos that I've seen through emails sent to us that are amazing. And you're going to go and watch them, millions of you. And brilliant.
should we have
So
a
we're going to
look?
start with one from Joel Pulse. This is really cool, this one. He's done some videos with his SLR camera. And what he said is he did a lot of back and forth because I think it was just him out on the trail on his own. But it's a pretty stylish video, I think, this one.
Very crisp.
Yeah, very
got a
nice.
real good
Well,
camera.
on an SLR, he's getting some lovely, he's probably got some great lenses.
Where is this? Do we know? Australia.
It is in Australia,
It's got
and
a nice
it is a
vehicle.
really, really
Nice
cool
mix.
trail.
Nice trail.
Good
Very
place
nice,
to start. Next one is from Glenn King. Now this is, well, it's by his little group called Rad Army, and it is...
Whoa!
Hold
my-
tight.
Double
Oh,
Hold
a
tight.
crash!
Look at this stuff.
No, this
Wow.
deserves close
No.
to a million views.
Yeah.
This is
This-
like a
Yeah.
pro video. This.
It's unbelievable. There's a
Wow.
crash sequence on one of his other videos on the channel that is insane.
Roost.
We need more roost.
Yes.
We do need more roost.
He's got it all, that guy, I tell you.
Wow.
I mean, isn't that a great
That's
video?
a big jump.
That
Yeah.
deserves, Glenn King deserves to get a million views on that one. He's
Oh,
doing
flip double bars.
Can you even do that?
big
I
stuff.
can flip bar, yeah.
Some big stuff. But that's not all this week. We've got one from Dragostar. He's got this one that he did in the off season. It's pretty nice, actually. I quite like
Spring
it.
revival,
Yeah,
he's saying.
it's-
So
it's
he's coming
coming.
around, he's pushing up the trail, and then when he gets onto them, the
He's
trail
fast.
is nice.
And this
Another
trail,
dry one.
He built this trail himself. It's really, really nice.
Oh, wow.
Look how fast he is.
He's flying.
And spring
Big
is
gaps.
coming for us
It is.
in the Northern Hemisphere, isn't it? Can't
Yeah,
wait for it.
yeah.
Can't wait.
Lovely
Nice.
videos. The quality this week for viewer edits,
Amazing.
awesome, wasn't
I
it?
loved it.
They are really great videos. Please keep them coming to us at dirtshed@gmbn.com. We do watch them all. We can't put them all on, but obviously the ones that we do feature are basically, well, they're
A-stars.
YouTube superstars from now on. Okay, with some trepidation as always, we're at Fails and Bails. It's about to get scary, and I'm going to try to get us in the mood with this video from that Forza guy. He's kind of unlucky, but lucky at the same time because there's a river basically where he crashes, and I'm not sure what he was planning to do if he hadn't fallen
So
off.
dropping in and
Whack.
then, no.
He almost
Did he-
landed in anyway.
Yeah. Did he
I
hit
mean,
the front brake?
Yeah,
GMBN jersey.
it's one of those. It's one of those ones. I'm not sure what was supposed to happen, but thanks for sending it in. It was very entertaining.
And another stream's involved in this one. This is Josh Day trying to ride down the stream. I've done this. It's
Yeah.
loads of fun.
Oh, I love riding.
So
like
this
trials, that.
is probably
Oh, what?
the slowest over the bars you've ever seen.
Yeah, slow motion over the bars.
Very funny though. Like
Yeah,
it.
very good. Just getting me in the mood.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So, Scott,
Think about it.
I want
Should we-
more.
should we
Let's-
do
let's
it?
have
Should we
more.
do it?
Yeah.
Run, VT!
Oh my
Oh, that was
goodness.
so good.
Well, if you've been unfortunate enough to have a bit of a bundle and you got it on camera, then don't waste it. Send it to dirtshed@gmbn.com and we'll put it up on the screen and we'll have a bit of a giggle at those bad times because that's what we need to do. Put the old smilers
And
up.
Some of them are so good now.
So
yeah,
good.
what sort of video that keeps going over the bars?
Yeah.
Oh.
But this is how to try and avoid it.
It's time for Instabangerz, where we tell you to check out some cool Instagram accounts.
Well, because of viewer edits, I'm going to throw to Rad Army because they're rad and they've got so many cool edits and rad photos.
And they're rad.
They're rad.
Now I'll tell you what. You know Jackson Goldstone,
Yeah.
who I did a ride with him with, and he was
Young Ripper.
he was flying, right? So he's been at, I think it's Joyride 150, the skate park. He's been with Brett Reeder, and he's just pulled his first flare.
What?
That's a good trick
Oh
to know.
man, that kid is so talented. It's unbelievable.
And I tell you what I love about it is the fact just how hyped he is at the end. He is stoked.
Can you do those, Blake?
Flares? Yes.
Oh, nice. I want to see that. I'm going to throw to Sam Needham. He's an amazing photographer, some really cool riding and lifestyle shots.
Nice.
Go check them out.
I've been watching this cool video this week about Tom Wheeler, a friend of us.
Yes.
Yes.
He
Good
helped
friend.
build your
Amazing
bike,
guy.
didn't he?
Yeah. Did some
So
amazing
Tom had an injury a few years ago now, actually, where he lost the use of his arm, but he's made this sort of shock and this system so he can mount his arm onto the bars. It's really cool.
Very
Check
clever.
out this video.
Yeah.
Right, it's the bike vault, and you know you smashed that thing last week.
Yes.
Well, I've made it into a GMBN bottle.
That's the super nice. So that's the new super nice
the new
button.
super nice.
It's the bike vault. I'm gonna take my hat off. I've had it on all day, so my hair
Yeah,
does look amazing.
Let's get in there.
Right,
Your
first.
beard's fallen off.
Oh, my beard
you
fell
put-
off. Yeah. I knew.
7-year-old Rockland Paco's 24-inch Trailcraft in Santa Cruz, California.
24-inch wheels.
Look at
Oh, I
that.
think that's an early super nice.
That's
Yes.
super nice. Yes.
Straight in
Look
there.
at this.
Oh,
Next
I've
bike,
got
Billy
one of
Riley
these.
in Palma del Mallorca in Spain.
It's a nice.
Oh, I tell you
Nice.
what, that would have been a super nice, but he's got ends on. My God. Next bike. Okay. Oh,
Where's
Chaz
Texas?
Gold. Diamondback.
Look at that bit
that
of
plus,
North
isn't it?
Shore.
It's
Look at that North Shore
Plus,
gap.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a plus. So
Nice.
It's just a nice.
Oh, I think it's a lovely photo.
Harsh.
Oh, well, okay.
The composition was that.
Oh.
Now Ed Pacos's Giant Trance.
Also
Yeah.
in Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Wow.
There's
Yeah.
a theme here. We're going.
Yeah.
Santa
We're
Cruz.
going.
Yeah. Well, you might see that theme continuing.
Was that nice?
Oh,
Jack
Canberra,
Brady,
Australia.
It's not super nice.
No.
It's good.
It's
Good.
closer.
Nice. Close.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of trail in there.
Yeah. Man. Oh! Did he just find that?
This is
in those
Jeremy's-
bushes down there.
He's called that a Frankenbite.
Yeah.
I would say.
I think it's so bad it's
that we
good.
skip
Look at the
that
fork.
It's so bad.
He's
it's
definitely
good.
found
Hear
it.
that horn.
Is it
in that
I'm
ravine.
not sure. I don't know.
He found
Okay,
it.
guys. I
Oh,
Super
super nice.
Where is
Townsville, Australia.
Yeah.
And that
We've
is from
seen
Joel.
Joel Poltz has doubled up.
We've
He
seen
was
it.
in
Wow.
the he
Yeah.
was in the
Yeah.
viewer edits.
I almost thought that was a tan sidewall, but it's just a dust.
Yeah, it's nice. If you want to be in the bike vault, why on earth wouldn't you be? Because you get critiqued by a bunch of dummies. Send your bikes into dirtshed@gmbn.com. It'll go in the bike vault. We'll look at them all. We can't get them all in there, but you never know. You might get.
You might get one of those.
Might get a honk.
Okay, what is coming up on the channel this week?
Well, tomorrow there's a pro bike check with myself on my Scott Genius Plus. And then there's a tech video as well, a bonus. And on Sunday, there's a presenter challenge where we face off each
So
other.
good. Such a good
It
video.
is a good video, yeah.
And on Monday, it's a maintenance video, and it's all about jargon busting. And I totally take it apart, explain each individual component of it. And then on Tuesday, it's 5 essential skills for downhill mountain biking.
Wednesday, how to ride flat corners fast. And then Thursday, ask GMBN.
And on Friday, of course, we will be back in the shed for the Dirt Shed Show. And that is it for this week's show. It's been a cracker. It's been such
Always
fun
a
in here this
cracker.
week. If you want to see more videos from GMBN, then why don't you click down here where you can see 4 essential trials tricks from Hans Ray.
With these 2 bunny rabbits.
Yes.
With Hansi.
And then click right here for how to make your brakes more powerful.
Subscribe to GMBN if you haven't done already by clicking on this logo.
Oh, and don't forget, give us a thumbs up like.